Hello, and welcome back to episode 3 of the Jenkin Fury podcast. Today I thought we'd look into what pisses God off and how Christians can get on God's bad side. I honestly don't really know where to get started because there are so many things that you Christians can do to piss your God off. He's not a happy dude. Not a happy dude at all. Fuck it, I'll start it. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor, which is lying. In Christianity, lying is considered a misdemeanor sin. You have unlimited tokens as long as you confess the sin. So you can lie as much as you want, as long as you confess. And it's a pretty good fucking deal. But it gets very bizarre in the food area. So, let me go over to the food area. Alright, here we go. So, gluttony. This sin has a lot to it. There's actually quite a bit to this sin. Eating too expensively. So, you can't buy food that's too expensive. Don't indulge too much. You want to eat food that's mid-tier food. I don't even know what a mid-tier food is. But, yes, don't dine too fucking expensively because God is watching and God will be pissed off. Also, don't eat too daintily. If you don't know what daintily means, it's like softly. Don't, actually, I've saved the, casually, delicately, easily, gingerly, moderately, simply, softly, and tenderly. You can't do any of those things while you eat your dinner, your food, breakfast, lunch, tea, whatever. Don't eat it too softly, because once again, God will be pissed off with that. Also, don't eat too much. God doesn't like that either. That shits him up the wall when you eat too much. What's eating too much? I don't know. They haven't stated it very clearly here. It's just don't eat too much. Don't eat too soon. Now, I don't even know what that fucking means. Too soon for what? If you're hungry, wait an extra 10 hours. Don't eat too soon because... And don't eat too eagerly. Don't eat too eagerly, okay? Because that'll piss God off. And the last thing you want to do is piss God off. If you're a Christian, of course. Because there are so many things that shit your God for no particular reason. He's a very picky dude, isn't he? He's a very picky dude. Let's move on. So, adultery is something that you can commit as many times as you want. It's also a misdemeanor offense. Sin. As long as you confess your adultery, you have unlimited adultery tokens. You can commit that sin as many times as you want, and God will still let you into the pearly gates of heaven at the end of your life. That's a pretty good deal, huh? You could cheat on your wife as much as you want, lie as much as you want, just as long as you don't bank them up too much. Go in there, confess them all at once. You could do a couple of years of adultery and lying and go and bang it out in one confessional if you wanted to. Actually, it works out really well. Christians don't have it that bad after all. Oh, I just forgot about the whole eating part just then. Ignore me. Now I want to save the best for last. There are some things that God does not tolerate by any means. And that means that you could get all the way to the end of your life. You are a devoted Christian your entire life. And you fucking slip up in the last year of your life. That's it. God doesn't give a fuck. God doesn't care. There is some shit that he will not fucking accept. There is some shit that does not go down with God. I'll let you know very shortly. I want to save the best for last. Let's just say that it's called the eternal sin. The eternal sin. It packs a fucking punch too. You have committed the eternal sin. But there are 6 things the Lord hates. He fucking hates these things. He hates haughty eyes. I don't know what haughty eyes are. I'll look it up shortly. He hates a lying tongue. Well, you know, we just read on that, and that's apparently a misdemeanor sin, so he doesn't hate it too much. Hands that shed innocent blood. I mean, I guess every human should follow that one. Why would you kill an innocent person? A heart that devises wicked schemes. So, okay. Feet that are quick to rush into evil. Okay. A false witness who pours out lies, and a person who stirs up conflict in the community. See, that last one is, that's something that everybody should follow. This guy isn't so bad after all. I'm trying to stretch this episode out for a little bit longer. I don't want a podcast to be fucking 6.5 minutes long, but there's really not much to talk about when it comes to God and Christianity unless you've read the book. And then, I mean, you've done all your homework. You can catch up on all of it. Isn't it? There's multiple books. There's different renditions of the book. It's pretty fucking crazy. They got quite the library back there that you can read up on. But I haven't done my homework. I'm just going off what pisses God off. So I'll give you the eternal sin. This is what God cannot stand. This is what will get you kicked out of fucking heaven. He'll rip your ticket in half if he hears you talking shit about him. That's it. Don't take the Lord's name in vain. Don't say fuck God. What I did just then fucked me over. If I was a Christian, I'd just wreck myself. To show you. That's all it took. Hey, fuck you, God. He hates that. That's the worst thing that you could possibly do out of everything in that book. Doesn't matter about the eating too eagerly, too daintily, too expensively. He don't give a fuck about any of that. As soon as you take his name in vain, everything's off the table. You fucking what? Well, guess what? How does hell and damnation sound? You motherfucker. Yeah, God's a pretty grumpy dude, man. I don't know what it'd be like going up to heaven and then having to sit next to that cunt and just hearing him whinge constantly. Oh, you're eating too fast. Stop eating so fast. Stop eating so eagerly. Like, bro, I just spent fucking 70 plus years down on that shithole of a planet doing what I wanted to do. I don't even know why I'm here. Why the fuck am I here? Can I take your name in vain right now and get the free ticket out of here or what? Or is it too late? Leave me the fuck alone, dude. Seriously. Heaven ain't all it's fucking cracked up to be. Cool, we're all sitting on a cloud and clinking glasses. Yeah, this is fun. Where's me nan? You said me fucking nan'd be up here waiting for me. Where is she? She's not around. This is me and you up here. Where's all the other fucking people? Are they all in hell? Fucking sounds way better than here. Sitting next to your fucking whinging ass all the time. Did you even create Jesus, bro? Or is that bullshit too? In my opinion, I feel like Satan's got it way better. He's chilling down there. He's warm. You see, he's always laughing. He seems pretty fucking happy. He seems happier than God. God's all the way up there. Imagine how fucking cold it is up there in heaven. You hear all these testimonials about people that stand on top of Mount Everest for 10 minutes and nearly die. Go up a couple of Ks higher than that, and you're sitting in fucking heaven. Like, where's the heater at, dude? He's like, we don't have any heaters here, man. We're in heaven. We're just fucking standing on a cloud. Isn't it great? No. Not really. So you're telling me I lived a flawless life I did everything you asked me to do. Every meal I ever ate in my life was shit because I was trying to get here. And it's really not that fucking good. It's actually quite disappointing, to be honest. Do you have Satan's phone number? Can I give him a call and see if he'll take me in? And that's what I was talking about in my last episode. It's like, how much of the Bible is storytelling? How much of it's real? I'd really, really like to know that. You never will. None of us will ever know. None of us will ever know if Jesus ever existed. It's all in the shadows. It's all very blurry and hazy because it's in the past. And we're not part of the past. We hear the stories about it, but that's it. Anything could have happened. Could have happened completely differently. I've heard that Jesus wasn't a blonde-haired, blue-eyed dude swinging from the fucking cross. He was actually a hunchback, inbred-looking dude. And that's why they made him so beautiful in the depictions, because he had the heart of God, even though he looked like shit. There are so many different rumors out there depicting so many different gods and religions, and it kind of gets exhausting. It really does get exhausting. Trying to figure out where you fit in the world and what you believe in, and then you've got to follow ridiculous rules like that. Was that really what God said at the beginning? I don't want you to eat too fast. Don't eat like a pussy. Don't eat food that's too expensive. But you can lie. You can cheat on your wife. As long as you let me in on it. As long as you tell me the deets. Alright? But don't ever take my fucking name in vain, you piece of shit. It's just so stupid, man. Alright, well, I'll end the episode there because I was hoping to get more info on it, but I don't really want to read into the Bible to extract details like that. Maybe I'll read into it a little bit and get some stories and just see how ridiculous it is. Maybe it won't be ridiculous. If I read it from a skeptic's point of view, I'm sure I'll probably have a good time. It'll probably be a great book to read. Probably very entertaining. But it's when you become a fundamentalist and you're like, oh my God, that's what really happened. That's when it will start to cook you and overcome your life. So, I may read it. I may not. I haven't read a novel in years. My attention span sucks ass. So, don't hold me to it. But anyway, this was episode 3 of the Jenkin Fury podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next episode. I think I'm getting a little bit better at this. Maybe. I don't know. See ya.